Hi everybody, this is Matthew from Disaster Area, bringing you a short demonstration of our new SMARTLoop pedal. The SMARTLoop is the first in our Smart Pedal series. The Smart Pedal series are all compact controllers. They'll be available in several different configurations, giving you new functionality for your pedal board. The SMARTLoop is a dual mono or dual stereo or quad mono loop switcher. We've got it right now set up controlling a Paul C. Timmy and an Electro-Harmonix Micro-Pog. We're using a DMC7 to control the entire rig. So we have a DMC7 connected to the SMARTLoop via MIDI, and then we go out of the SMARTLoop into the Strymon Mobius and Timeline. So there's a lot of you out there that have DMC6s or DMC7s, and you're using them in a very similar manner. You're controlling your Strymon pedals with them. What this lets you do is it lets you slave the SMARTLoop onto the third channel that the DMC7 sends. We send messages on channels 1 and 2, and then we have a third channel that we use for sort of internal housekeeping type things. This is often used to slave along a Line 6 M5 or an Eventide factor pedal, something that can learn MIDI. So we designed the SMARTLoop to take advantage of that. It works with any pedal that can send out program changes. So it's useful for adding loops to your existing loop switchers. If you've got a gig rig or a Musicom lab that sends out program changes, you can connect the SMARTLoop to it to get a couple extra loops without needing to buy an entire new big looper. If you've got a DPC5, you can use it as well. It's really great for adding a couple of stereo loops to mono-only loopers like the DPC. We use tip ring sleeve stereo jacks on sends, returns, inputs, and outputs. Depending on how you configure the pedal internally, you can have stereo in, stereo out, or you can run everything in mono, and you can use the TRS jacks with Y cables. You can use what are called insert cables to connect several different pedals. So you can use this to get 2 or 4 loops for your DPC5 or your Musicom lab or anything that you're using. You can use it to connect pedals to your Line 6 Pod HD 500 or XT Live. You can use it to add a couple of pedals to a rack rig and control the entire thing with MIDI. You can control the SMARTLoop with MIDI CC and turn on loops individually, or you can use it like we're going to in this demo and control it with MIDI program change messages. So let's take a look at how that works. The DMC7 sends out program change messages when you engage a preset. Pressing the buttons cycles through the available presets, and then you can use the white mode to map any sound you want to any switch setting. So we have 3A and 4A on the Timeline of Mobius, and we can take that back and we can actually map that to red 1. So that every time we turn on red 1, we'll go back to 3A and 4A. Well, if you wanted to engage your Micro-Pog on this particular patch, it's very easy to do. You press the button on the SMARTLoop, turn on loop 2, and engage the Micro-Pog. And in order to save that, you set the SMARTLoop to MIDI learn. The light begins to blink, and then you press hold the button on the DMC that you'd like to save that to. So every time we engage it, it turns on the Micro-Pog. So it's very, very simple. You can turn on either loop or both loops. If you have a patch, for example, that you maybe want a little dirty. If you have a patch that you maybe want a little bit dirty, you turn on your Timmy. Pick the patch that you want. MIDI learn. And send the patch with the DMC. And it's just that easy. You can save as many patches on the SMARTLoop as your controller sends, up to 127. On the DMC 6 and 7, you've got the capacity for 20 different presets. So you can engage a boost or compressor on certain timeline or Mobius patches, or you can use the DMC and the SMARTLoop as the heart of a simple switching rig. You can make it as complicated as you want by adding more SMARTLoops, and you can control the entire thing from the controller that you already have. So that's it. The SMARTLoop is a dual stereo, dual mono, quad mono switch box. It lets you turn on 1, 2, or 4 pedals using the MIDI controller that you already have. If you've got a DMC 6, a DMC 7, or a DPC 5, we're offering a discount if you'd like to add the SMARTLoop to your rig. They'll be shipping the first week in June, and we'll also be showing them off at Summer NAMM 2013, booth 1058. So stop by if you're going to be in Nashville, and please leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.